Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV for the brief news to inform you what is happening in the country. My name is Vidalis Njoki and that is my sign name. Our sign language interpreter doing the voicing is Wanjangeve. On to our first news item. Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has arrested 3 officials from the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection stationed at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport for allegedly extorting agents handling migrant workers destined for the Middle East. The officials are said to have demanded 500 Kenya shillings per worker to facilitate travel clearance. During a sting operation conducted on the 30th of November 2025, EACC officers collaborated with an agent escorting 78 workers and intercepted 34,000 Kenya shillings reportedly collected by the suspects. The arrests were made at the Labor Ministry booth within the airport. The suspects, identified as Benson Ouma Okello, Esther Njoki Gakuru, and Dennis Marias. And on to our next news. The state has moved to court seeking an additional 15 days to detain lawyer Chacha Mwita, allegedly over his refusal to surrender passwords to his mobile phones. Mwita was arrested on November 14, 2025 in Mombasa by officers from the Anti-Terrorism Police Unit, ATPU, and is being probed under multiple counts tied to the Prevention of Terrorism Act, including claims of offering services and financial support to terrorist entities. On November 19, 2025, Kahawa Law Courts had earlier granted investigators a 14-day extension to extract data from 2 mobile phones and 2 laptops seized upon his arrest. Defense lawyers, led by Senior Counsel Martha Karua, argue that the renewed push for extended detention amounts to punish for fulfilling his professional mandate. They insist that representing clients accused of terrorism does not amount to involvement in crime activities, terming this case an attempt to intimidate legal practitioners handling sensitive matters. The legal team has criticized the state's move to excessive and politically charged, claiming that investigative agencies are using detention requests to suppress the practice of law. And moving on, social media has been cited as a major factor contributing to the breakdown of marriages in Lamu County, with couples spending excessive time online and neglecting household responsibilities. The remarks were made during an event marking the 16-day campaign against gender-based violence organized by the Lata Youth Organization. The initiative aims to raise community awareness about the risks associated with social media misuse. And on to our next news. As the 16-day global campaign against gender-based violence continues, leaders in Kirinyaga County are calling on the national government to establish dedicated centers across the country where victims can safely report incidents and access support services. They emphasize that such centers are crucial in tackling the growing cases of abuse and ensuring timely intervention. Speaking during an event organized by Kirinyaga County Women Representative Njeri Maina, officials noted that men who experience mental stress or emotional challenges are also increasingly vulnerable and need targeted support. The issue, they said, remains largely unaddressed, putting both men and women at risk. County leaders further stressed the importance of starting about gender-based violence at an early age. And moving on, small-scale tenders operating at Mama Ngina Gardens in Mombasa are urging both the national and county governments to remove or reduce certain fees in the area to boost business activity. According to the traders, many are struggling to afford the current charges, especially as the festive season begins, which has contributed to a decline in the number of food, clothing, and sports goods vendors at the gardens. They stress that lowering fees would encourage more traders to participate and attract more customers, helping to revive commerce and support livelihoods in the popular market space. And away from that, more than 1,000 households in Harimani, Sala, and Madogo wards of Tana River County have been provided with food assistance to help them cope with the severe shortages caused by persistent drought. The relief effort is being coordinated by the Red Cross alongside other aid organizations, which plan to extend support to another 200 families through cash transfers sent directly to their mobile phones. That is all we had for the brief news. Thank you for watching Science TV Brief News. My name is Videlis Njoki and our sign language interpreter doing the voicing is Wanjangeze. Good evening.